Guess what? Boris the backstabber's backing down. Boris the traitor. Yesterday mornings. Now bear in mind I only put this on because I was falling asleep at the wheel. I don't normally listen to it through the week because it's a load of shit. I do enjoy watching the BBC Breakfast News on the weekends because then you can see them live on TV. So yesterday's news, yes. They've almost got the virus under control now. It's amazing. Last week it was 11 million dead before Christmas, wasn't it? Just a few short days they've got it under control nearly. Oh, and people in Wales who are under lockdown, I think it was Wales, will be allowed out if they have a good reason. So I'll take your cats to the vet. That's a good reason. That'll confuse the revenue-raising police officers whose sole purpose is to raise revenue for HM government. Jesus Christ. What a fucking mess. Honestly. So that's it. This is the wind down now, I think. I think they've realised, I don't know why they think they've realised that people haven't been conned, considering there's so many sheeple out there wearing masks. I can't hear myself think these days when I go outside because everyone's going around bah, 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 bah. Why you're all wearing masks, I've no fucking idea. So this morning I drove 150 miles in a truck, it's a high-sided vehicle, through heavy rain, crosswinds, and most of it was poor visibility because obviously it was still night time because the sun hadn't bothered getting up yet. And I stopped for coffee and I stopped for diesel and everything. And all these people going around wearing that, and I'm thinking, do you think that's my biggest fucking worry at the moment, wearing a fucking mask? Just because Boris fucking says so? Just because that lying bastard Chris Whitty says so? That lying bastard Chris Whitty who said 250,000 of us would die, and in fact it's nearer about 1,300. I mean, they manufactured all the figures, didn't they? Everyone that died was dying of COVID. You died of cancer, you died of COVID. Died of old age, you died of COVID. Everyone was fucking... The hospitals were half empty. They tipped all them out into the care homes, and then they wondered why there was an increase in deaths of COVID in the care homes. I mean, it's not fucking rocket science, is it? Jesus fucking Christ. This government are traitors. The media are traitors. They're the ones that are pushing it out there. Okay, there's a certain thing to be said for, here's the government message, let's relay it. But hey, every once in a while, why not question the shit that Hancock and fucking Adolf Johnson and fucking Himmler Whitty come out with? Because that's all it's been from the fucking start. It's just fucking lies. They're treacherous. They've betrayed you all. They've lost thousands of people their jobs. There's probably thousands of people committed suicide. People have died of cancer and God knows what else because the hospital treatment wasn't available. Why wasn't the hospital treatment available? Because they tipped half the fucking hospitals out, so the hospitals were half empty because they were pretending that the hospitals were overrun when they weren't. So they fucking lied about that as well. But now he's backing down. That's what I might be wrong. That's what I take from that. Saying things like you're allowed out in a lockdown for having a good reason. Okay, I say. I mean, a good reason to go outside. You must not leave your house, peasant, until you are ordered to by a firing squad. That's about where it's going. Fucking trust me. I just saw someone on Twitter saying, can we put the Christmas trees up now? I just asked him if we're still allowed to have Christmas trees.